Hello, welcome back to A Day Full of Budgets. I hope you're well. Today is my count up and cash condensing for the end of August. I always love these videos. I love to get the money back to the bank to see how much we've saved. I find it a real motivator to keep saving. So I will share that with you today. But what we're going to do first is unstuff my 1K Iris binder. So I'm just going to move this out of the way for a minute and then I'll bring it back in a second. But what we're going to do is we're going to unstuff this. Exciting! So I've already got placeholders in here because we had to pay the deposit for the Disney trip that we're going on for my daughter's cheer competition. If you don't know, it's in Disney, the cheer competition, which is great. So yeah, we'll be around Disney Paris for a long weekend, which is great. But we need to get this back to the bank because I need to get it paid in about 4 or 5 days. So yeah, so let's unstuff. It should hopefully be mostly 20s. So yeah, oh, and placeholders. So the placeholders is what we've already paid. So we'll just take those out. I'll get the 10s as well. So how are you? How's lifing you? Let me know in the comments. Do you do a count up and cash condensing? Also let me know in the comments. Do you find it motivating? Because I really do. I find these really motivating. So yeah, and have you got children go back to school? Mine go back tomorrow. So I was supposed to film this Monday afternoon, but life happened and I didn't. And so it is now quite early, like 8 AM on Tuesday morning. So the sun is still coming up. It's not quite come to my window yet, so the light might change as we go. Yes, so there's a lot of anxiety in our house at the moment with school pending, but we should hopefully see their timetables today, which will really help just to kind of know what's happening tomorrow. So yeah, that's exciting. Oh, that one was a bit bent still. I have loved this binder actually. And I keep thinking of what I can get another binder for, but I don't think that I will. But we definitely want to do like a Florida trip, not next year, but maybe the year after. So I might restart this binder again. We shall see. So that is it, all empty. So let's just give this a count. So we should have, so 51, 52, 5300 in placeholders. And then we've got 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,000. Perfect. So there's £700. Let's just do a little thumbnail, shall we, for the Iris binder complete. I do it like that. No, let's do it like that. There we go. So that's that done. So I'm going to move those out of the way. And I've just realised I don't actually have my, what do I not have? My placeholders is what I don't have. I need to get those down in a second. But let's put this in the cash tray. So yeah, loads of cash. Going to have to go back to the bank this month, definitely. And I've got my Iris binder here, so I'm just going to put that I've got 700 in the bank. I'm not going to include that 300 because it's already been paid, and then £700 is going back to the bank. So there we go. Right, should we get started? I've already done my cash envelopes from my purse, and they are back in my purse, although I do need to cash stuff for this week. But anyway, let's start with the essentials binder. Don't think there's that much in here. Almost lost my pen. Okay, so there's nothing in food. In travel, why have I got a 50 in there? That should be a 20. I've put the wrong placeholder in there when I was putting placeholders in. Did not know that. Right, so we have got 20 in travel. Family fun is nothing in the bank. My self-care has got 10. Time for us has got 30. School has got 80. And nothing like a last minute panic. My daughter's school shoes arrived yesterday, so she's going to try these on today to go back to school tomorrow. Right, £5 in clothes. She's got her old school shoes, but yeah, if it doesn't work, she's quite fussy. Right, 20 in the bank in health. Kids has got 100. Clubs has got 150. Yeah. School food has got 100. Home has got 195 in the bank. Pets has got nothing. So little car. Sorry, I'm just going to check I'm recording, and you can see, because a bit paranoid after my failure of recording a few videos ago. So little car has 525. Well, it's not even the little car, it's the cars. 525, because that tracker's not right. And my emergency slush fund tracker is also not right. But we should have 410 in there. So glasses has 100. Cheer shoes has 100. So let's add 100 there. Which, yeah, we're going to wait as long as possible before we get a new pair of cheer shoes. Hers are on the way out, but we're going to hold off. 200 in tech. So that is all of that. Yes, okay, so 100 envelope. Oh, needs to be this way, really. We need to put some money back to the bank for this. So we have got 3,850 in the bank. 3,850. And then we've got 20, 30, 40, 55. So let's put 50 back to the bank. So we have 55 in cash. And just going to grab my placeholders. Sorry for the arm in the front. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to put them to the side of me. You don't need to see my tray, because I need to swap for 900, which I should have here. Right, so 3,905, which is awesome. So this is for university accommodation. And then the 10k is still at 1,200. That's not changed. Oh, and then the save 6,000, which is quite a newbie, has got 20, 40, 60, 80, 118. So we're going to put £100 back to the bank. Gosh. This is going to take us about 3 years to do, but that's okay. Right, annuals. This is always a bit trickier, this one. I always struggle with this. Just going to get a post-it note, and then I can maybe write some of this down. Right. So I'm going to go from these to start with. So home insurance is actually all gone. So I'm going to take that out. Well, that was for last year, sorry. For this current year, we do still have some. Goodness. Right, I'll sort that out later. Okay, so I'm just going to put bank and cash on here because there's lots of different envelopes, and then back to bank. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, just because I always get so confused with this. So we've got 130 in the bank for home insurance. This is the 2025-26 home insurance. We've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So 190 and then 190 back to bank, which makes that 320. Do you agree? So 320 in there. I think that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I've got written here. Okay, so that's home insurance. Boiler cover, we have got 120 in the bank. And then what have we got through here? Car insurance has got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50. So 150 and then 150 is going back to the bank. Put that in there. So this is car insurance for next year. I've started saving out of order for this just because it is so high. So that's that, and then we'll just have a quick count up of the savings challenges that we are using to feed in. So we have got 40 there, so I'm not going to put any of this back to the bank because I'll do it once I've completed the challenge and reallocated. So there's just a 20 in that one. And watermelons has got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. And then the August saver for car insurance doesn't have anything. So we have got 250 in the bank. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. And then 1, 2, 3, 40 back to the bank. Is that what you get? I need to get my calculator out, but I'll do that later. So 250, 500 and 340 back to the bank. 1, 2, yeah, just making sure that this back to the bank's right. 1, 2, 340, yeah, that's right. Okay, awesome. Okay, that's really good. So we've got 750 in annuals in total, which is really good. And we've got 3,905 in the 100 envelope. Ooh, exciting. So yeah, September, that will start to go down, but that's okay. And I didn't do work. Did not do work. So we've got £100 there, and then so that'll be 390. I think I've just moved my sheet, so it's a bit wonky now. Hopefully that's a bit better. Right, family annuals. Let's do this here. Ooh, so all of this can definitely go back to the bank. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70. So family annuals, 270. Right, so I'm going to take that out, and then we're going to put a fully funded in here. Should I just put a little note on it to say how much is there? So that's 270. Right, and then we are working on, just move that, half term, which has got 20, 40, 60 and 80, and we will bank that as well while we're here. So let's just get some placeholders for that. Right, so that is 350. Is that what everybody else gets? 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah. Yes, I did just use my fingers. Right. So that is that one. Christmas. Okay. Oh, I might need another post-it. Hold on. Right. I should have got a bigger piece of paper really, shouldn't I? Okay, so in the bank, let's do bank cash back to bank. Bank cash back to bank, because there's lots of envelopes here. So we've got 1,750.75. So 1,775, 17577. Yeah, that's that. And then we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 96 there. And we'll put 95 back to the bank. So 50, 95. I will sort all of these placeholders and condense them off camera, but let's just leave that for now. Santa's Little Helper. Oh no, it's come off. No, 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 no. Oh no. Oh, have I got it? Yes. Lush. But it was already open. Oh no, it's not even opening. Oh. Okay. This envelope is bust. And now I can't get in. So this envelope is completely bust now. I had to bust it open. Right, so I don't need to take that bit out. So in here we've got 100 in the bank. And we've got 40 in cash, which will stay. We'll just condense those two 10s to a 20. Got 140 in that one. I don't know why I was trying to close it, because it's not going to close. And in the Christmas Saver, we have got, oops, dropping everything, 300 in the bank. And then we have got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Oh, excellent. So 250 in cash, and I'll put the whole 250 back to the bank. Right. There we go. And I will go back and sort these. So, oh, hold on. 550, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 50 in there. Amazing. Yeah, we are hoping to book a trip to into Europe, sort of Christmas market styly, for just before Christmas, and we're hoping to do that in the next couple of weeks. Now we kind of know where we are with the cash and how much we've managed to save. So I didn't want to book it if I didn't think we would make it. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Oh, my hands are really dry this morning. So I'm finding it really hard to count the cash. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and 20, 30, Oh gosh, what is wrong with me? Right, I have to do it this way. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. So 180, and I'll put 150 from that back to the bank. So let's just keep out those. And I will just get, if you bear with me, this, and we will put 150 on there. So it's £180 now in the Christmas colour by number. Oh, there's an extra £1 there. So it's an extra one. Did any of the others have coins? I think only the first one had coins, which I haven't done up. I will sort those placeholders out off camera. So that was an extra one. So let's just add these up. So we've got 2,175 in the bank. So 7, yeah, 1, 2. Oh, do you know, I'm going to need to find a calculator. Hold on. Right, I've got my calculator. So we've got 96, 40, 250, and 181. So 5, 6, 7. And back to the bank, it's 95, 250, and 150. So 495. Okay, right. Before I continue, let's just check we are recording, because I have paused. So we've got 2,175 in the bank. We had 567 in cash and 495, which is going back to the bank. So how much have we got in Christmas? Yes, 2,742. Brilliant. Okay. So that is not all just for Christmas presents. That is hopefully for a trip as well. Okay, freedom. Let's just get that out. So we have emptied this from the last month, and we've literally got 5, 20 and £40 because we've just started it, which is a great big budgeting meetup binder, which is this one. Let's see what we've got in here. Bring the calculator back. So will you be a budgeting king or queen? It's got 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. That'd be a great one to reallocate. The Etsy fund has got 10, 20, 30. Let's just swap that. Drink Wars has got 11. And the colour challenge has got 8. So 124 in there. That's added up, hasn't it? 1, 2, 4. Now the 2K binder, which is this one, has got, so £5 in the first challenge, 30, 7, 10. I think all the challenges have been started now, which is good. 16, 11. I think the 25 jars has had the most love, I think. So 10, 20, 30, 35, 42. Yeah. Let's just save that. Change that for 2 20s. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. It's got 25. And Too Cute has got 15. Ooh, 161. Oh, that's great. Right. Okay, let's move on to the blue binder. So our Cheer Travel Challenge has got 150 in the bank. And 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30. So 130. So we've got 280 in there now, which is great. And I'll put 100 back to the bank. And I'll just swap that 1 for a 2. There we go. Amazing. And this shopping challenge can come out so we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92. So I'm going to take 200 back to the bank. But I'm not going to include any of this in the totals because we have spent it. It is on the 0% credit card, but I'm not going to include it in my totals. So, but obviously I have put the money back to the bank. So that will be a big reduction in August totals, but that's absolutely fine. So Bloom has got 20, 48. Oh, 100 hearts we never got to start, so there's nothing in that one. Self-care we also haven't had a chance to start yet. Home fund has got 30. Medical should be done. So we've got 200 in the bank. And 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then £100 to go back to the bank. Gosh, that 20s are quite tight in there. Right, so I'm going to leave medical in because I need another £100 before I can unstuff that and complete that. But I'm going to use one of the challenges that I've got on the go to do that. So in driving lessons, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And 100 back to the bank. I'm going to just pop those at the back. 100 placeholder there. The 100 envelope we have just started again with a 5. Ooh. So plus 5. So that takes that. It is an erasable pen, but that's fine. And then we've got in the 10k feeder, we've got 20, 40, 60, 70. So we've got 1, 2, 70 in the 10k. Which isn't really a priority for us at the moment. So I'm just sort of really slowly drip feeding some money into that. Just double check you again. Yeah, we're doing okay. Treasure Tower. So it's this binder. So I've added in my Paris challenge. If you don't know about it, go back and look at my last video that had my Happy Mail. Although that's upside down. That's annoying. Let's just flip that way. Okay, so Treasure Tower is just saving towards tech and glasses. It's a slow burner, but it's going to be here for a while. 20, 40, 60, 75, 76. We put less than £5 a week in here. Okay, Jar of Hearts. I am going to leave this in cash. Oh, actually, no. I'll take £100 back. No, leaving cash. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 205. Let's get these out. 205, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 210. Amazing. And we're not even done. So let's just put that over there and take a 5, and then we can condense. So if I leave a 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So let's grab 2 20s. Right, yeah, we're going to leave that in cash. Perfect. What we've got left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hearts to do. Love that. So fuzzy run has got 24. Can't do anything with that. And Sudoku roll has got 150 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 98 in cash, and 150 in the bank. We'll put 200, put 50 back to the bank. So that makes that 248. God, I'm really testing my math skills at 8:30 a.m. Yeah, I think so. So let's leave that out. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 5. Oh. No, that needs to stay out as well. Yeah. Right, let's swap these for 2. Right. Amazing. Ah, that's a bit thinner. That's great. Next savings challenge binder. We are so very nearly done. Oh, do you like my new little charm I got from Budget in Bloom? So with this challenge, I'm using Sophia's savings challenge book, the A4 book, and I'm going to put back to the bank the challenges I've completed. Now I've completed one challenge which was £55, so I will put £55 back to the bank and I'll leave the rest in cash, but we'll count it up as it is. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 35, 38. So 238. And then we're going to put back to the bank. What I'm going to do is, should we do that? Let's do this. So 55 is in the bank. So actually let's set 55 out. So 20, 40, 55. So this challenge is saving towards our 2026 holiday. We don't quite know what that's going to be yet, but we've got a couple of £100 towards it. Or I might have to change this placeholder because it might be a bit big. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll sort that out off camera. Right, 4 seasons, which is Summer Holidays 2026. It's 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70. Is that one? 20, 40, 60, 81, 70, yeah. So 170, and we will put 150 back to the bank. So we'll just leave 20 out. 60, 81, 24, 50, yeah. So that is awesome, awesome. Right. Amazing. Okay, you got to roll for it. So hopefully there's a good amount to go back to the bank for this. So we've got 400 in the bank currently. And this, I don't know if my hands are working yet. No. No. Right, 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 2. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 2, 2, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 6. Right, so we've got 231 in cash, so we'll put £1 back. Put 5 in there for these coins, right? And then we're going to keep, so we've got 2, 3, 1, and we're going to put 200 back to the bank. So we need to keep 30 out, and then all of this can go back to the bank. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how we are doing with this challenge. And let's just get a 600 placeholder if I have one. Yes, I do. Amazing. Right. And Rainbow Geometric has got 100 in the bank. I don't think I've added much to this. Oh, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. Oh, okay, we have. So 60, and we'll put 50 back to the bank. So let's take these. Yep, so 160. Long way to go with this one. Fill the dots. Has got, oh, we're on the other page. See that? Just about. Right, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 150. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5. So 155. So let's keep a 5 out. Got any nice ones? No. They are all not nice. There we go. There's one. So 150 back to the bank and fill the dots. I was hoping to keep this in cash, but yeah, I think it's still going to be another like month or two before we finish. So yeah, we'll put it back. I can always get the cash out if I want to, like when it's just been finished, depending what I'm going to do with it at the end. Right, but that is that binder done. I'll go through and sort out all the quirky bits at the end. So leftover binder, we'll need the calculator. So a lot of this has been emptied, but we have got £30 in vitamins. We have got 10, 14 in cozy candles. Etsy spending has got 10, 12. I do keep getting up and checking that I'm recording because I'm just so paranoid. Right, £3 in Seize the Day, £3 in this flowery one, £4 in sunflower. God, not going to get much condensing done, am I, in here? Let's have a look. What have we got? In Happy Carrots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's annoying. So 5 and 5 is 10. So we've got 14 in there. This is doing well considering we've just taken over £100 out. And then Pick Your Fancy's just got 2. Ooh, more coins. And Melissa Top Up has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Perfect. So put these in piles of 5 and pop a 10 in there. And then add 10. So we've got 92 in the leftover binder. So 92. Oh, and that's everything counted. So I have added on the bottom here, we've still got £300 in the summer holidays. I've got £160 waiting for the school fine. If it comes through, probably come through between now and Christmas. If it's not come through by Christmas, then I'm going to reallocate that money. And I still haven't done my son's passport, so I've still got £100 in the bank for passport. So I have added those on. They're not in my binders anywhere, but it is money that I haven't used yet. So shall we do a count up of the sheet? Let's do it. I will fast forward this bit because nobody needs to sit through that. Ooh, we have got £4,522 in cash. What? Oh, that's mad. Okay, let's add that on to the 11,470 we've got in the bank, and we are at £15,992. That's amazing. And you know what I don't have? My previous month, so let me go and get those. Okay, so last month, so this is July, yep, we had 16,651. So we have gone down, and that's okay, 16651. So we have gone down, so minus £659, which I fully expected to, because if you see all of these Augusts, that is where money has been spent from all of the amounts. So, and all of the arrows are going down, or all the amounts that are going down, which I fully expected. Obviously, we've spent summer, we've spent the £1,200 from my daughter's bedroom. So yeah, there's lots and lots of areas that have been spent. We've had birthdays, and all of those other things. So yeah, I'm still really super happy with that total. So in August, I'm going to write that in here. So we have got £15,992, which is still an amazing amount to have in savings. So as you can see from my tracker for the year, the money goes up and down, and that's exactly what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to go up and down. Sometimes if you're saving for certain things and then you buy those certain things, then your money's going to go down. But for it to only go down by that amount, I think is excellent. Right, let us add up what I need to take back to the bank, and I'll be back in a second. Ooh, we've got £3,190 to go back to the bank, which still leaves us quite a lot of cash actually in the binders. Yeah, I might go back and have a look. I think because what's got quite a lot of cash? I don't know. I think it's just an accumulation of everything, really. But what we're going to do is we're going to add this up. I am going to take my time. So feel free to fast forward this because it might take me a while. Right, let me just grab a sip of drink before we start. Okay, I'm going to do it in piles because I am absolutely going to lose track. So we have got, do it from the top, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, and then 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000. Right, so that is at 1,000 there. do the next batch. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, yeah, 60, 85, is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000. It's another 1,000. This takes so much of my concentration, honestly. Gosh, right. So that's another 1,000. So you've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. Let's just split those hundreds up. 3, 20, 40, 60. So plus 360. Right. So that's 360. Let's do the tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94. My mind is drifting. I hope I'm doing it right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 660. But I hope you can see that actually. I didn't, sorry, didn't think about that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So plus 145 plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. What did I have? I've got £5 too much. Why have I got £5 too much? Hold on. Oh gosh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, I've definitely got an extra 5. Let me know in the comments what I've done wrong, because there's an extra 5s in here. So yeah, so we've actually got £3,195 in here incorrectly, but never mind. Just drop that on the floor. So let's just do a thumbnail. My watch is telling me I need to stand up. Okay, so that is that. That is our count up and cash condensing for the end of August. Wow, a lot of this money is definitely going to go back to the bank. So what I tend to do is I'll take the first 2 weeks cash stuffing out of this. I'll keep most of the 5s and then essentially send the rest of it back to the bank. Ooh, wow, look at that. Thank you so much as ever for continuing to support my channel. I definitely would not be where I am right now without you. So yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great week and I shall see you very soon. Bye.